This is where we have account and profiles. We have our first account. And what is normally special with Google TV is you can be able to customize each and every account with its own settings. For example, the first account that you have over here under Victor, if you come here to the profile, you can lock the profile so that whenever anybody wants to access the profile, you have to turn on to keep others from accessing your profile. You'll have to enter a PIN to access your profile. So change certain settings, switch inputs, and make purchases. So it makes the account special and unique to you. So if you're a parent or maybe in a family of brothers, you set your own Google account so that whenever you access the profile, even if you go to YouTube, you have your own preference, video appearing. If you go to Netflix, you get your own preference. So you can activate the profile lock if you want, that is. So if I click on activate it here, it will take me to putting my Google password and the rest. So let me just keep it off for now for explanation purposes. And then you can be able to manage your services like Amazon Prime and the rest. Content preference, definitely. Payment, purchase, voice assistance, voice control, view permissions. It's just like a different account within the TV. You have the Google Home, and you can be able to remove the account. You add another one. So here you can add another account. We have another specific section for children's account. You can add a child's account. Remember, for children's account, it's just specifically for children. So let's create a personal space for your child with access to content that they love, tools that keep them and you in control. So from there, you can add a child's account who is watching. You'll be asked to put the age of the child and the rest, so that at least, let me just skip that. That is something special. And then privacy, this is normally important. Come here and check for location status. If you want to enable it, maybe you can, but I normally prefer putting it off so that at least, even if you go to YouTube, you get suggestions of videos from all around the world and not specifically from your location, because that minimizes what you get to access. Microphone, check on the application that are allowed to use the microphone right over here. Camera, this is a very important section that most of us normally ignore, but I'll advise you to check on what's highlighted and put it to your best preference. See another special section here, power on behavior. So if you click on power on behavior, if you turn off the TV with the remote, you decide what you want the TV to do. It comes on. So when the TV turns on, return to Google TV home screen. So this is the first option. If you turn off the TV and turn on, it will return to the Google TV home screen. But you can put it to last used input. So maybe you're watching the TV and then you turn it off, and then in the morning you turn it on. It will go back to the last input that you were in. If you are on Netflix, it will open Netflix and it continue from where it was. If you're on YouTube, it will continue from where it left. So it's up to you to decide right over here. And then we have energy saver mode. You can turn it on, energy dashboard. When watching, automatically turn off. You can say never turn off when watching, or maybe turn off after 6 hours or 4 hours. It will bring you a prompt for you to either press on any key on the button to continue watching, or just to leave it to turn off when it's on. And then we have sleep timer, just the same as what we have on the energy saver mode. Then we have standby mode. Standby mode, we have 3 different options. We have doze mode, allow maintenance windows, crucial service, and updates. So what this does is, when you click on the standby mode, you turn off the TV. It does not completely turn off. So the doze mode allows the TV to perform background processing and updates intermittently while it's on standby. This will offer better user experience by utilizing resources while the TV is on standby. So when it's on standby, that's when it'll be able to update some applications and just ensure the TV is operating at its optimal level. And that's why it's normally recommended, if you have this Google TV or this latest TVs, it's not recommended to turn off the power button from the socket. Just leave it on standby mode, because that's when it does its own background processing and updates for you. If you are that person who normally turns it off from there, one of these days you're going to turn on your TV and maybe it's going to crash because it didn't update on time, it didn't update to the latest softwares and security patches. just due to turning it off from there. And then we have network standby. So allowing those and internet connection, casting request. When enabled network mode, the TV will stay connected to the internet during standby mode. Meanwhile, the TV will detect screencast behaviors and automatically turn on the screen to start playing. So it's just like, it's as if it's on, off, but it's not completely off because it's still on. And whichever the input that the TV gets will come back on its own. Then we have screenless mode. So it allows DOS and network standby and extended service. So this combines these two. Yeah. If you select network mode, it combines DOS and network. But if you select screenless, now it combines these two to this screenless mode. So the TV will only turn off the screen when pressing the power button. All apps and services will remain active. Google Assistant requires signing in with a Google. That is the OK Google button. We talked about that. For it to function, definitely you have to sign in to a Google account. So that is a very special function, and I think something you should check on if you're having a Google TV, specifically TCL. Check on that setting, adjust it to your preference.